in Boris, out for a little drive. Start him up. As you can see, starts up nicely. Hot or cold, doesn't matter. Got some people right where I wanted to go. Never mind. Of course, Boris is left-hand drive, which actually makes quite a lot of sense, because it means you get out on the pavement. Well, I mean, the children obviously get out of the sliding door, but well, you can always have more. Well, you might be able to, I can't. I had a snip, but there you go. It's a very odd idea, that. Getting your precious bits out, popping them on a platter for a ginger-headed man with an evil grin and a very sharp knife to start weighing them up in his sweaty hands with a view to chopping them up. All the while a very pretty nurse is talking to you about your holiday, and back come those memories of topless beaches and so on. And then the surgeon has the temerity to remind you that it's rude to point. Well, I mean, I know that. Couldn't feel a thing that was going on. Anyway, back to Boris. Boris is a 1990 manufactured, registered in Germany then, and built as a Reimo, by the Reimo company, into a camper, two-berth camper. Could be converted to four, but a bit of a task, and you'd lose a lot of the absolutely wonderful storage space. I wonder if they mind if I turn around in there and drive. I'm sure I can drive off before they complain too much. Came over here 3 years ago with its German owner, whose wife has dual nationality, and has been here since. Has lots of paperwork with it, but of course most of it's in German, so I can't read it. But I do have the British bit, which says that the timing belt was changed 10,000 miles ago. The MOT was passed in June 2013, so it runs till June 2014. Had no advisories. He's had new injectors, two new batteries, new main battery and leisure battery. A 1.7 diesel engine, so should return up to 40 miles to the gallon. That's certainly what I've been getting in the 300 or 400 miles I've done. I don't keep them long, just as well, till they don't need me anymore, really. Very nice to have opening quarter vent. Very nice to have heating that works with a blower that sends it all over the place. Got a bit of a squeak on first speed, but so what? All in all, a very nice, capable, competent, well-made. It's a lovely conversion, actually. Radio CD. Pulls away very nicely. Top speed about 70. Very comfortably cruising at 60. A little bit faster than the lorries, which is all you need. That's all I need. I tend to stick to the A roads and ignore the motorways. Best place to be is at the front of every queue, and to enjoy the journey, not arriving. I mean, we all know where we're going. Anyway, there you have Boris. This is Boris. Boris is a 1990 manufactured T25 1.7 diesel camper van, brought over here 3 years ago by the man who owned it for the previous 7 or 8 years. So it's been one owner for the last 10 years. MOT'd until June 2014 with no advisories. and in very good condition. Scrubbed up really nice, as they say. I'll go around at different levels so that you can get a fair view of all the normal areas and draw your own conclusions about condition. He is diesel, so importantly he does comply with the low emission zone, which the other Boris has imposed. It's had lots and lots of new parts recently, new tyres, new timing belt 10,000 miles ago, new injectors, new batteries, both of them, all sorts, and drives accordingly. Very nicely, no issues at all. You can complain about the odd rattle from the gear lever, I suppose, but that would be being very petty. And I'll just quickly show you inside. Change lens first. So, I'll open the lens up a little bit. You can see there's been some touching up on the cupboards, or I hope you can. It's just where some of the finish was scraped off. Lots and lots of cupboards in this camper van. Masses of them. Everywhere. Seat belts for 4. Trumatic heating, which is also ventilation if you want it to be. It's a 2-berth. Could be converted to 4, but would be quite a lot of work. But could be done. Recaro front seats, which means that they have lumbar support adjusters as well as being electrically operated. There's a slight hole in that one where it's worn over the metal that's underneath, showing 238,000 kilometres, which is about 150, 160,000 miles probably. Ditto wear to that seat. CD radio. It all works. Heater works, blower works, everything works. There's an ashtray that's missing, but you can put a blanking plate over it or get another one from eBay or somewhere. Opening quarter light on the driver's side. And some very nice touches. Hooks up there, don't know what for. Sink, cooker. It's a 2-burner cooker with no grill. Not sure that's an advantage or a disadvantage. Just means you've got more room underneath, I think. Anyway, we will go for a drive.